Sorry for getting into this video before I started, but I got this cadet lawnmower I'm putting together to put out for sale. Has cruise control, 50-inch cutting deck, but it wouldn't start. It was running before and then it just stopped running. So I took the hood off, I took the cowl breather off, I took the hood off, I took the cover off the top of the engine. Has a Kohler Courage 25 engine on it. But look, a rat made a nest up here. Got rat droppings all around here, rusted everything out. So now I got to take this all apart and clean it up, and hopefully she fires up. I got a new battery to put in it because the other battery is no good. This battery is no good. I took that out. I'm going to put a new one in. And I'll come back to the video once I clean it all out. See, y'all see how nasty and disgusting it looks, right? And get the sun out of your eyes. All down in the heads. Rat droppings. Big nest. But I rebuilt this once. It was running good. I put new tires on them. New rims. And she's going for sale. $500. I'm not getting that much out of it. Tires cost me almost $300. I put a new starter on it. Well, not a new one. I had one laying around here. I adjust the valves. Yeah. Oh, and I put new belts on here and new blades. So I'm really not making nothing on it. If I sell it for $500, I'll probably just be getting back what I put into it. Just time to let it go. I don't need it. Okay. I vacuumed it all out. I sprayed some Purple Power. This stuff is really, really good. I buy it in a big 5-gallon jug. I just put it in my sprayer bottle. It's called Purple Power. That cleans really, really good. And you don't want to put on the paint on vehicles with paint, you know, but it's good for cleaning engines, scrubbing floors and whatnot. It's a heavy degreaser. So I cleared everything. I vacuumed most of it out. Whatever I couldn't vacuum out, I sprayed down with Purple Power. Don't have to do too much scrub with Purple Power. As soon as you spray it on it eats right through it. I took the 2 coil packs out because see how rusty they are? That's bad contact. Both of them. Both of them are the same. Also, right here is where they pick up at. That's all rusted. So that has to be sanded down as well. Engine has very, very good compression. Okay. Compression on here is good. Okay. So I'm going to sand these down, sand that down, and then I'll show you how these go on. People always put these on and destroy the machines because they don't know what they're doing. So I'm going to show you a good way how to gap these coils and before you put them back on, as you put them back on. Okay, I normally get a whiz wheel like this on the end of a drill. This is what I use to clean these are your magnetic pickups. So that rust coming off. Okay. Now, when you do the coils, you have to be careful because if you see these coils have layers in them, and If you're too rough with it, you will separate them, and then you will never get good pickup. You don't want to separate these. I got to use 2 hands to do these here, so hold on. Okay, I got these here cleaned up. Pretty good. You have to clean the top as well. I didn't clean that. I'm going to clean that right now. You have to clean the top as well, because the top is what grounds off to the engine. So you got to clean here where it bolts onto, and you also have to clean the top and bottom of these here. Top and bottom where the bolt goes through. Okay, and you have to clean up here. It has to have a good negative contact. Okay. Okay, those are clean. That's good contact there. That'll make good contact there on both sides. So now, when you put these on, see this part here? That has to face where the coil is going to sit. This is a 2-cylinder, so it has to be done 1 coil at a time. Okay, now you see how that there magnetized, how it sticks? Watch. Okay, so what you do is, let me get the 2 bolts. Okay. Drop 1 bolt in. And you got to be careful. You do not want to snap these bolts inside this this engine, because you'll be there tapping them out. So to get the proper gappage for a coil, all you need is a business card. That's my business card. I do home improvement, but I also do small engine repair as well. So yeah, take the business card and drop it in there like that. The thickness of a business card is how far away the coil should be from the head pulley, the flywheel. I'm sorry, flywheel. Take a 5/16 socket and just snug it. You do not want to tighten these things and snap those 2 bolts. They're very, 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 very thin. When you're done with that, just wriggle out your card, or my business card, and then you check it. Spin it, make sure it's not hitting, because you don't want it to hit. You do not want it to hit. And then you go on the other side, and you do the same procedure. Okay, I got the coils on. I got both coils on. I got the tester on. They both fired up. They both lit up. Got a battery in. Got the charger on it. See what it do. Okay, give it a little carburetor and choke cleaner. See what happens. Okay, we know she's running, but she's starving for fuel. Okay, so it's either the fuel pump that's bad or the carburetor. And I'm shooting more towards the carburetor. So I'm not going to purchase a new carburetor. I'm just going to take this one apart and rebuild it. That's going to be on another video. But you see, we got it running. So we know it's running. It's running fine. It sounds good. I'm going to remove the carburetor off here, strip it down, put in ultrasonic cleaner for about 30 minutes on high heat, and put it back together and see what it do. Okay, the breather is off. This is the carburetor. On this carburetor, it has an electronic fuel shutoff on the bottom. This is a fuel shutoff. Okay, when you turn the key on, it sends current to this to pull the plunger down to allow the fuel to come up into the carburetor. A lot of times these things get seized or they just burn out, whatever the case might have you. I'm going to pull this and then check and see if that plunger is working before I remove this carburetor and take it apart, because the problem could be in this. All right, so that's a 19mm wrench. Okay, it's not seized on there. Let me disconnect it from here so it can spin a little more freely. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. If fuel pours out of here, I know I'm getting fuel. If no fuel pours out of here, no fuel is pouring out of there, so that means no fuel is coming in. So if no fuel is coming in, it could be the fuel pump. I'm going to plug this back up. Give me a second. Okay, this is the plunger. This is the needle that goes up inside and clogs up the jet. It's not dirty, but it's not that clean either. Uh-oh, that's not good. Wow, you're not supposed to do that. See how the plunger goes up and down? I'm going to turn the key and see if it goes down. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. I'm going to turn the key. Let me try and get this in the view of the camera. Okay. Oh, it's working. The key is on, and when I ground it off, it's working. So, it's not getting fuel. Okay. So, yeah, it could be that pump. So we know this is working. Watch it go up in and out. See that? The key is in on position. I'm grounding this off and it's going in and out. So we know this is working. Okay? Okay. She's not getting fuel. The choke is okay. We know she runs good. We know she's firing. We know the plunger on the bottom is working. So now we have to figure out why it's not getting fuel. So it's only two reasons. This here takes vacuum from the valve cover. That also gives this, cause a vacuum inside the fuel pump to circulate, and there's a little bit of fuel in the filter. It's not sucking it up though. And I know this is a new filter because it's new line. You can see the new lines with the new fittings. I just put this on here. So it could be this pump. Let me see if I can rob this pump off of something else. Another pump. I'll be right back. Okay, just put a new pump on. Let's see what it do. Let me help it a little bit. Get that fuel up. See, now the filter is full. So it means it's sucking it up. I eat, sleep, and breathe this crap. Okay. Now I feel, ooh, what kind of spider is that? I don't like spiders. Yeah, baby. Stay there for 1 second. Let me get some spray and help you. Don't like spiders. Yeesh. They're like a black widow too. A little too big to be a black widow, but could be a doofy one. All right. So let me put this back together, and I hit you back. Okay. As soon as I got everything back together, freaking starter went out on me. I mean, it didn't go out. It still spins, but the gear doesn't engage into the flywheel. It just spins. So this gear is supposed to have, I guess, a plastic bushing in there, and it sits over that washer piece. That washer piece goes on here, but it won't go down unless it spins down. So this is a retractor. So once it spins, to start it spins back down so that this can drop back down on the bottom, so the flywheel doesn't continually start hitting and beating on the gear, flywheel and the starter gear. So I don't know if I'm just going to get this gear or if I'm just going to replace the whole starter. Probably just replace the whole starter. Then this machine will be almost 100% brand new. I don't want to change that gear and then the starter goes out on it. So I'm just going to replace the whole starter. But everything's back together, minus the starter, and she's good to go. Well, she will be.